That's gonna have to die. Can't have a chicken running around. Beginning of day 3. Kyle has already gone hunting again. He's still asleep, and I think Chiz is asleep too. But that's a chicken, and it's out of his box again. The chicken escaped.
Chicken! Chicken! This is Cluckles, what are you doing? I'm making a break for it!
So we're at day 3. How are you feeling?
You know, better than I should, to be honest. But I'm a little bit suspicious of his long morning hikes that seem to involve the truck. And he comes back singing and whistling and happy and shit too. But to be honest, you know, he could be out hunting, and I'm not dying quite as much as I expected to be either. I do think I'm getting poison ivy, but what are you gonna do? I woke up this morning to Chiz wafting cigarette smoke on me, and I don't know.
Wow.
Go ahead. Wow. What do you got to say?
You were awake already. What are you talking about?
I was still in bed.
You were awake.
Okay. I don't know if I was half awake, I guess. But, yeah, part of me, like, I'm not even sure how inappropriate that is. It felt like it was drifting into my house. But he's over there like, what? What's the big deal? So I blow smoke on you while you're sleeping.
Myself, but
He didn't even move. He just moved his hand.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I moved.
I'm like, Chiz, you're getting cigarette smoke all over me. Oh. Yeah, thanks for that.
It went that way.
No, it didn't.
Then, like, the 10th thing.
Oh my God, why is every complaint I have inappropriate?
Well, you act like it was out of malicious intent. Like, oh, Woody, take that. Like, I'm sitting there until you speak up. I don't know it's doing that. And then I did move my hand, and then I thought it wasn't enough, so I moved over there.
Which also wasn't enough. Look at these two sitting places he has.
Speak up.
I speak up. I actually find that to be a challenge. Like in my real life, I think I'm a little like I'm autistic or something. Like where is the balance between complaining about every little thing and saying, "Dude, what the fuck? You're putting cigarette smoke on me while I'm sleeping." You guys can decide, perhaps. So, we've been using our phones and stuff. Mostly, I use mine to keep people updated on the PKA subreddit. And we ran out of charge. We have these chargers that charge phones a lot, but they run down quickly. I don't know about you guys, but my phone, like, when it bounces in and out of service and struggles to keep the signal, it dies extra fast. So we're headed back to the truck to charge up this stuff and camera gear and all the things we need.
And to see if Kyle's still there.
Yeah, so we're gonna see if Kyle's truck isn't there. I'll be very interested in his explanation.
But first we got to climb this big hill.
Yes, this is the hill that almost killed Chiz.
And one that he may refuse to ever do again.
Are you still recording?
Yeah.
I've been thinking about my frustration with the cigarette smoke in my bed, call it that. And I guess it's mostly that I'm excited about, you know, what I've been calling the emergence of sexy Chiz. And I want good things for him. But the fact is, we're out here in like detox, and he's still smoking like a pack a day or better.
I counted 15 cigarette butts on the ground.
You counted 15 cigarette butts on
At
the ground?
least, yeah.
I mean, it looks like chain smoking.
It does, yeah.
Like, I can't fathom it, but like, it is, we haven't taken step one towards non-smoking yet. We're just chain smoking. And, you know, with this sort of thing, like, I can't be the one on board for this. Like, it needs to come from him. And so far, it's not. He's got to be getting hungry, though. So that's nice. But, and the coffee thing, that detox is happening. So that's real. But the cigarette thing, not at all. Soon, I suppose. We'll do this.
So we have just got back to the truck. Woody's truck only.
Yes. Now, take notice of how sexy the truck is. I don't know,
Yeah.
you getting this? I'm not sure you can capture it via camera. The truck is amazing. But Kyle's truck is not here.
Now, can we see by the tracks which way he went? How good are we? How good are we at track looking at?
There's actually the only fresh tracks are going this way, the way out. But I'm not a tracker.
Nor am
I don't know. I know last time he said he took the truck to a place where he had seen squirrel. Right? Didn't he say that?
Yeah, he did.
So maybe that's what he'll say again. I don't know. But we're gonna charge up our gear here.
Monster cookie?
Of course. How's the hunting?
I've been to 5 different little, like along this road here, you can pull off into the woods. I've been to 5 different little access points, and I get out and walk for like 100 yards out in the woods, and nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
No. It's infuriating. Like, there's no reason they shouldn't be there. I even know what they sound like. I stopped up there and I was like, I found enough 4G to watch a squirrel video. Found what they sound like. I'm like, that's the noise. I put these on because you can hear super well with them.
Okay.
And I'm out there like, nothing. This is infuriating.
Have you seen one?
No.
No, so you didn't see no hint.
I wish. No. I've seen birds. I've seen just about everything else but that.
I've heard birds. We've heard the owls. What was I gonna say? I caught the 2 crawfish, as you know. I think I saw the squirrel that I mentioned before, but yeah, this is. You'd think that, like, in my head, this is one of the easiest environments.
I crushed up some cookies and left them at one point. I'm thinking maybe I'll return there tomorrow. Maybe some animals will find the cookies. I don't know what to do.
So in terms of temperature, we don't have any challenges really, right? It's cool at night. It's not killing me during the day. We're okay. But in terms of food, this just doesn't seem like there's food here.
No.
Bar the cookies that you're eating right now. Thank God that old man indigenous to the area. I didn't. Yeah, we've talked about this before. Thank goodness you saw the old man.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'd have bought it.
Yeah, it would have just felt like Carl went to the shops and bought some cookies.
It would have.
Out of date cookies.
I'm hungry.
Have a cookie.
I might. I really am hungry. How, like, as a percentage, what percentage sexier am I compared to Monday?
3% sexier.
3% sexier?
That's a big deal.
Yeah, alright. So by Friday, we'll be 6% sexier. Good to go. Arguing about who does what. As you know, you and I just got back from the truck.
That is correct.
We charged a bunch of batteries having to do with like video equipment and phones and such. We came back here and found our sleeping friends. We need to collect firewood.
Wood.
We need
Chicken.
to kill the chicken and pluck it and eat it. we're so lazy, we're not even killing the chicken. This is like something we were gonna do yesterday. And I'm boiling hot. It is like 100, and the humidity is rain or something. You can't fly, you meat bird. So, I think what you and I are gonna do is fill water, and then we'll come back here and maybe organize the troops to work on fire. It takes a lot of hot water. Okay, we read about how to like get a chicken ready to eat, and to pluck the feathers, you douse its body into boiling water. Its dead body, of course. Scald it, and then you do that once or twice, and the feathers practically brush off.
Did they say boiling water? I thought it needed to be like I mean, I know it's not a huge difference, but like they said like 170 or 180 or something.
I might have seen something about that too. Yeah.
So maybe.
So super hot water, and scald it, and do that a couple times, and the feathers should come right off.
Come on, chicken. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Why aren't you filming this?
I am.
Oh. The chicken loves me.
He really has become really social, and now I'm actually starting to feel bad.
Fly!
Oh,
Don't come up my leg.
Captain Clucky. Don't bite, don't hurt me. Don't hurt
he
me.
couldn't hurt you if he wanted to.
He's trying to right now. That was his attack move. Was that your bad move?
He used gust. It was highly effective.
Was that your bad move?
Aw.
They're not gonna kill me. They love me.
Jeez, it's always... You need to find a spot not next to my hammock.
Bug repellent?
Oh my god.
That's only one of the many benefits of the cigarette.
You joke, but that's
Appetite
why every
suppressant.
time a bee comes near me, I light one up because they don't like smoke.
That's right. Appetite suppressant. The filter works as a water filter, of course, and as tinder. That's dual purpose there. That gets the last two, the small two fingers. What else, Chiz?
Happiness.
Use it for tinder? Did I say that?
Yeah, tinder. Happiness.
You're basically a walking firebox.
And the only downsides are cancer and the inability to walk for 20 minutes.
Nobody ever died on a survival trip of cancer.
You don't know
Strong
that.
point.
That's coming many years down the road when I'm not here.
When you're dead too.
Perhaps.
You have a giant streak of mud on your foot. You have very narrow feet.
Alright, I'm gonna clean up. Get sexy. Fuck yeah.
That's why I'm so nimble.
Well, I don't know how nimble.
I don't either.
Chicken.
So, the way that thing's gonna go is, we'll chop his head off, hang him upside down, let as much blood come out as will. And then I guess we scald him before we gut him.
Yeah.
So scald him, then pluck, then gut, and defoot. And then you gotta cut him into pieces, right? You know, the legs, the thighs, the breast. That's all gotta be separated apart and chopped into pieces. And I've noticed we don't have a chopping block or a cutting board or like something sterile or clean-ish, like the hood of a car even, that like we could slice him up on.
There's a machete and a log.
I'll repeat. It doesn't seem to be
Sterile, sturdy. We got a log.
You got battle boxes?
That's what I
Ooh.
said, and he scoffed at me.
well. I think that is like the last.
I think that is the best
Yeah.
best thing we have,
Yeah.
the boxes.
I think battle box is probably the best thing we've had this entire trip.
Well, that's how we'll do.
Thank God for Battle Box.
Yeah, definitely.
Last time we did a survival trip without Battle Box, that was a rough 12 hours.
Now we're almost 4 days in, or almost.
We're on day 3. It's Wednesday.
Yeah.
Almost 4.
Monday to Wednesday so far.
You'd say 3 to 5 days. I mean, we could clock out at midnight.
We didn't say 3 to 5.
I thought it was always 3 to 5.
Where'd you get that from?
From the.
When he started walking in here.
No, I just thought that was really always the thing. I'm
That
happy
was
to stay
never
5.
the thing.
I always intended to stay 5.
We'll make a fake Reddit account and someone will make up the fact that 3 days is okay and that'll get us out of it.
I think we need to make a fake Reddit account and like set a timer on it so it takes a picture of all 4 of us here and then like post under a new account and be like, I found them.
Well, that's either happened or it
Do
hasn't
it
by the
from
time you
chicken's
watch this,
POV,
so
though.
That'd be really funny.
we should do that.
It'd be chilling. Very scary.
The life and times of Captain Cluck's Reddit account.
Yeah, we should.
Poor Captain Clucks. I'm starting to think of him as more of a pet. He's been hanging around with us all day, pecking around.
But he's done nothing to help us.
Yeah,
He's
he
been
has.
killing
He
all
cleared
the
out these
bugs.
bugs, man.
Hmm.
I had a little extra. And he's been killing everything.
Guy's been great.
And he's hung right with us too. Like Chiz and I were.
He's just
completely-
totally supportive.
Yeah, we were asleep, and like he just hung
He
right
held
with us.
guard.
He watched over us
Yeah.
while we slept. And we
Not
were
judgmental,
vulnerable.
just a real good team player.
Oh goodness! Why he hasn't been giving you shit about all the cigarette butts you leave on the ground?
I hadn't said a fucking word.
He loves me for who I am.
That's
you can't
right.
so much as throw them in the fire.
I'll put him in the fire.
They're biodegradable.
The pack's in the fire. I think that counts.
So here's the plan. I guess I'll give a little recap of the day. So I got up about 9 a.m. and hunted for several hours. Came back to the camp.
Tempted to hunt.
Attempted to hunt. No, you don't have to kill something to hunt. I hunted. Came back to the camp. Woody and Patrick recharged all of our batteries, which took a long time, and then they got back maybe 45 minutes ago. And now we're talking about what to do to the chicken. And I think the idea is to get some creek water, boil it, cut the chicken's head off, throw him in the pot after he's drained of whatever blood comes out, and scald him so the feathers are easy to pluck him, gut him, cut his legs off, get all the insides out, take him back to the creek, wash him out, get all that out of him, then cut him into nice little tasty tidbits and make some sort of chicken soup in our pot, and I think that's gonna be delicious.
I vote to not kill the chicken.
Honestly, if I did have my vote, I'd say not kill him either, because of the bounty that random Vietnam vet brought us. I don't think we necessarily need to kill him. And I'll say we kept him in a box because we were thinking he might run away, but Chiz let him out today, or he got out on his own, whatever, and he just hung with us all day. And he's really like a pet. He's like a dog. He stays right beside us. He'll let you pet him, and he's been eating bugs and like food that was dropped on the ground all day.
Yeah.
But I guess it's part of the thing, so we'll kill him and eat him. I'm certainly not going to take him out of here, take him home, befriend him, become my pet, because he's just too fragile to exist.
No, we would just abandon him in the woods after a good week of
He'd take over.
freedom. Yeah, exactly. We would leave him with the necessary tools.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What kind of tools do you leave a chicken, though?
We'll leave him the machete.
That's a good idea. He'll be able to
Right.
fend for himself, I think, with a nice blade.
We can duct tape it to him. Get some war paint on his face. No one will fuck with him.
That would intimidate the other chickens out here.
No.
Yeah.
Build a little coop for him, a couple twigs. He's good.
I really don't want to eat him, though, just because he seems like a nice chicken. He really does seem friendly.
He's eating bugs off of my bag right now, so I appreciate all he's doing for the group right
I
now.
saw him eat at least 3 cigarette butts.
That's good. That's good. Circle of life.
We also need to find out a way to fuck with Woody, right?
I think it would be funny
I
to
think
fuck with
so.
Woody. So Woody made a huge deal when somehow his rain tarp ended up on the ground. Show them what the rain tarp looks like. It's
Just-
just green pieces.
Yes. I think I'm where am I? This thing right here.
Is that gold? Can you tell is it gold or platinum? Gold. Okay.
That's what it is. Just a rain top.
So Woody's taking a bath in the creek right now, just down there. So that thing ended up on the ground. He got very upset. He felt that he had been disrespected. He was angry, and we don't even know how it got on the ground. So I think it would be funny if we did something with that rain tarp, but I'm not sure what to do to it. Don't know what we're gonna do. We'll come up with something though. I think we could use it as a big trash can. That's what Chiz was saying. Take all the trash, all the gross stuff, and put it on it, and turn it into a bag, cinch it up at the top, and hang it from a tree. And then when he sees it, be like, "What's that?" It's like, "Oh, we're using that as our trash now," and just throw something awful in it. He would melt down. You should do it though.
Yeah.
Hey.
Patrick, you should do it.
The fan should do it. I'm not doing shit.
Oh, I'm fucking delirious from this bullshit. I want to go home so bad.
Cheers, any thoughts on how to fuck with Woody?
I think that's the best idea. I can't think of anything else that isn't too damaging. There's a fine line between him snapping and just pulling a prank on someone.
He might snap if you ruin his rain cover though.
Oh, how is that gonna get ruined? It's a raincoat. It's cotton.
But it might not be waterproof.
It is meant to endure a storm, okay? I don't know.
Carl, what are we doing?
Get all the trash.
So, we took Chiz's rain thing, and we're gonna make it look really trashed out, so that way we can piss Woody off without having Woody beat one of us up. So this might be fun, as long as Woody doesn't recognize that it's Chiz's rain thing, because they're just they're slightly different. His is just a little bit darker. But yeah, I think we should throw in, like all these dirty socks.
It should be closer to the fire as well. I already feel like it should get involved with the fire.
I like that.
Why are you throwing socks in here?
Because they look awful.
Get some of your baby wipes out and do what he said.
Carl, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to soil some baby wipes and throw them on there, because I think that's funny too.
Put a log on here.
That wasn't me. That look good?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. Ah.
Just edge it
That
in.
looks horrible.
Now when it comes back, we're going to be like playing it natural and like talking about some random shit.
I'll be in my tent.
Yeah,
I'll,
exactly.
I'll film from inside the tent,
Perfect.
so he doesn't know I'm filming.
We're set.
Is that good?
Yep.
I feel the... should be kind of like that, so it looks like it's cutting into it a bit.
No,
Well,
don't put the axe in there.
why not?
Because if he gets mad and he yanks it up, it's going to tear it.
It's true. Let me check that out. We're good to go.
We're good.
I no longer smell like B.O. Now I smell like pond.
That's not a bad smell.
Bugs seem to like it. Now using my rainfly as a trash bag?
Cow did it.
What? You said let's gather all the trash up. I didn't know that was his rainfly. I
You
I
did.
still
You
don't know
pulled
what
it
his
off the
rainfly
tent.
looks like if I'm being 100%
You
honest.
pulled it off the tent.
This, look, everyone stop. It's getting fucking outrageous. No joke, I might beat one of your asses, and I can kick either one of your asses. Stop fucking with my rainfly.
Okay.
Chiz, look at my eyes. I will beat the fuck out of you. Stop it.
That's why we didn't use your rainfly.
What is that?
It's my rainfly. Happened exactly like we thought it would happen.
Told you!
A physical threat.
I told you! Don't use his rainfly or he'll beat one of us up.
Swear to God.
That took you so much
that,
longer
right?
to realise. Yeah, I got that. I thought you would have noticed instantly.
No. No, I was mad.
I know!
I was very clear about the rainfly. No one likes you people.
That makes the trip worth it.
Look at my eyes.
Look at my
So he fell for the rainfly.
Oh, that's great. He fell for it. That was great. That was worth it. That was worth coming here. That's the whole thing. Yeah. And he's upset, rightfully so, because we'd already had this long talk about the rainfly.
There's cigarette butts on it.
We made it as disgusting as possible. We intentionally soiled baby wipes into them. We were rubbing the mud on them. Dirty old socks and stuff. We made it as bad as possible.
All right. Oh, God.
That worked perfectly.
Well, no one likes you people.
The subreddit will like it.
It makes the whole trip worth it.
So after fucking with Woody, I'm now going to see if Chiz has filled up the pot yet. See if we can find him. How's the pot filling up?
Huh?
How is it?
Real quick. Just carrying it is a bitch.
It's a big heavy pot.
Uh-huh.
And what are we going to put in that pot?
The chicken.
Captain Cluckles or whatever his name is?
Huh?
What's its name?
Captain Clucks.
Captain Clucks. It's going to die tonight. Have a look at that water. Yeah, that's good and clean. I'd drink that.
Back off.
I know what's gonna happen. I might as well get it over with.
Hope wonders how you earned cookies and muffins from the old man, Kyle. I don't know what she's implying.
Well, so here's my thoughts right now. I feel like it's going to take double that wood at least to get this done. Although there is some big shit in there that we drug out. We need more wood. We need a spit if we're going to roast it. I'm afraid to roast it because here's the thing. Like, I'm going to cut his legs off at the first joint and cut his wings off too, I think. At that point, I think normally when they like rotisserie these things, like they bind their legs together, like what's left of them, and that helps hold it to the spit. Because my concern is the middle of this chicken, once the head's gone, is just a big hollow spot. So when you stick a stick through it and rotate the stick, it's just going to spin within the chicken. The chicken won't turn with the spit, and I don't know how to fix that exactly.
So you picture one big chicken roast, like a rotisserie. I was thinking we'd like put the legs on, but I think your way's probably better.
I don't know if my way's better. I considered your way too, but I'm not exactly sure how to.
Just paracord it. You're saying just put the stick in the head hole.
Paracord will melt in just a
It'll
minute.
melt.
I don't know how to like section up a chicken. I've never done that. When I buy chicken, it's already in pieces.
Neither do I, but I feel like once you get the skin off the chicken and it's gutted, it starts to look like something we've seen before.
It does, yeah, but
And then
it's
you
the
know
breast in particular. I guess I know you split it, but I don't know how you. I guess you could just cut away underneath it, kind of fillet it away from the bone.
Oh, you've never bought like a full roasted chicken before?
I'm sure one's been bought for me, but you know, someone else would have taken care of all that.
This is where we need a girl on the trip. Jackie would come up big right here.
You need a woman. A girl wouldn't handle this.
There you go. Whatever.
Woody, you can begin.
You want me to begin?
Yes.
So it appears that Governor Kyle has issued a stay of execution for Captain Clucky Henrietta Wilson over there. We don't know exactly how to cook the chicken. I called my wife because we have this one bar connection we've been really utilizing. And she kind of told us how to boil it, but no one feels confident that we can do this right. On the other hand, Kyle is apparently some sort of chicken frying savant.
So the way I see it, it's like this. We could rotisserie it, which is, you know, just roasting it over the fire and, you know, turning the stick. But I'm afraid it might fall off the stick. And I don't, you know, we're burning like weird wood. Some of it's rotten and stuff. And I don't know what that's going to do to the meat. Look at the chicken. The chicken just flopped its wings and like made the fire go up. That's the best chicken ever.
Player.
Chiz doesn't even do that.
Chiz doesn't do that. We all tend the fire except Chiz, who doesn't get up at all. There's three of us in rotation. I don't know why.
Well, he's not a fire guy. So in any case, there's boiling it, which takes like an hour and a half under like a stove's constant heat, which is hard to get out of a fire. And an hour and a half of like high fire requires a lot of fuel, a lot of wood. And I just don't know if we can make that happen. And then you're left with like boiled chicken, which you normally season really heavily and add other things to. So I don't know if it'd be that tasty. So my thought was, let's fry him. Let's fry that chicken. Let's get some oil and fry that chicken in the oil, and then it's like quick and dirty. Everybody knows how to fry chicken. You know, you just throw it in the hot oil and it cooks. You can see it. You know what fried chicken is.
I've never fried chicken. I have people for that.
Well,
I still do.
so I know how to. I think I know how to do all that. The only thing I'm not really sure about is I've never like butchered a chicken. Like once it's gutted and everything, I've never like chopped it into the pieces that you eat. But I know how to get the legs off, obviously. I just don't know what to do with the breast exactly. But I think it'll be self-explanatory once he's all hollowed out. Poor Henrietta over there. So yeah, I think we'll fry him up tomorrow on PKA. I think that'll be good. At the very least, we'll eat him on PKA.
That's a part. Can you come closer? That's a part I feel like we haven't fully explained, and I'm kind of excited about that. So we're here on PKA. We're gonna do a PKA on Thursday night, like we always do. But I don't have the benefit of like a list of topics to like, you know, aid in the PKA flow of discussion. So I think we're going to, I don't know about butcher, but there's definitely going to be some sort of like fire starting, cooking, frying thing going on with Henrietta during the show. So we'll just do the show like we always do, but every so often someone will have to get up and like take the fire to the next level and the next level and then fry the bird. And it'll be a diversion almost, but like a thing that happens during PKA, and it'll evolve into our first, well, my first, I'm looking at the cameraman, not his first, but my first real meal of the trip.
I've been eating good.
I have not. I've had a couple muffins and cookies from the guy indigenous to the region, and that's it. No cheats, no nothing. I don't know if you can tell, Kyle said 3% sexier, and probably 3.5 by now. That was hours ago. Yeah.
emu chiz. If you can't get it, I win.
You win?
Yeah,
How is that logic?
because I haven't skipped any and everyone else has.
So we're playing a game where
Like you're making up rules. Go.
we're playing a game where we say an animal name, and like let's say I say emu, it ends with a U, so he has to come up with a U animal. Is that where we are? You coming up with a U?
Yeah.
And I am constituting new rules since we're filming. There is no skip. If you can't come up with it, you're out.
You're out? Okay.
Yeah, and then the next person has to.
Alright, well
has
then
to
you
take
win
one.
this game. I can't think of a you thing, so we'll start
Champion
over.
of game one.
I had an animal for you.
What was it?
Unicorn.
It's not a real animal.
Who said real animals was part of the rules?
Real animals are part of the rules.
Right, let's start game 2 with
So
Kyle.
who starts next
Griffin!
game? Patrick was the first out of the first game, so you can start first.
Okay. Rattlesnake.
I used rattlesnake.
Yeah,
so
but
that's
we're doing a
loss.
new
It's
game.
a new game.
Really? You can reuse the animals for
Yeah.
the previous? Okay.
Well, yeah, you don't lose all the Monopoly pieces when you finish your first game of Monopoly. It's not
What a
like
great
real
analogy.
life. Rattlesnake.
Oh, it's me. With a E? Snake?
Mhm.
Okay.
With an E.
Elephant. Kyle?
Yeah, I'm trying to pass a difficult one along.
Kidney stone?
I got
To
it.
pass a difficult one.
I
Joe.
got it.
Tiger.
So sharp without food.
Tiger.
You say tiger?
Yeah.
Rabbit. Ah, I should have picked a different one.
With a T.
Can these animals be extinct?
I think we should
Animals
do
and
animals
animals.
living now.
Well, shit.
Because otherwise, then I start making up like mythical beasts and stuff.
T.
No, because those are mythical. They're not extinct animals that were once here.
Should there be a time limit?
The land
Probably.
did not roam with griffins and unicorns.
10. 9.
Shit. Well, now I'm under pressure.
7.
Under pressure.
6. 5. 4.
This is what he does to waitresses.
2.
He's like, this is your tip. 5. 4. Like it's going down as you fuck up.
Pass.
No, I pass. I'm out.
Alright.
All right.
What did it end on?
T.
Tasmanian devil. Well, shit.
It's a good one,
Ends in
right?
an L?
Yeah.
Let's go with a lemur.
That ends with the R.
An ah.
Raccoon.
Ends with N. Nightingale, the bird.
An E animal. Let's see. Well, I guess it's everybody else's reusing them. Emu. Come up with a U one. So it's a U on Chiz.
Can we get a countdown? I feel like I got a countdown about
Got
now.
another 20 seconds or so.
Oh, I don't know.
There's American seconds. They're different.
Freedom
Our seconds
seconds.
are bigger and they have more freedom.
I got nothing. I'm out.
So I have to come up with a U now?
Mm-hmm.
I just came up with one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Where does it live?
Fuck you.
Oh, you bastard. A U animal. You didn't like unicorn. I thought was brilliant.
It ran by my head immediately, and I'm like, that's not a real thing, though.
Shit. A U animal.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright.
Urchin.
Fuck! That's a great one. That's a great one. I was specifically thinking about sea animals, as if I had some sort of greater domain with my fish keeping and reef keeping. I had an urchin. I kept my urchin alive for years.
Oh.
Like I couldn't think of. I named him Urchin.
Let's do it with countries.
I got one.
Oh,
Got my meal, I don't Chicken think it's and scorpion. I noodles. think it's the scorpions. and they're playing. And they sing, "Rock me like a hurricane."
I'm recording a video here about my food, and that might get copyright strike. That was so good.
Is that the scorpions? Rock me like a hurricane?
And that's my food. Pretty good.
Alright. And a day 3 here. Day 3 night. It was an interesting day. Kyle went off and hunted again, found nothing. Everyone thinks he's going off to his car to go run to get Taco Bell. But who knows really if that's the case. Woody and Patrick went to go charge a bunch of batteries, and I thought that would take 2-3 hours, so I let them go. Then he spent 6 hours today inside an air-conditioned
It was
car.
2 to 3 hours.
No, it wasn't. It was
It
6
was
hours.
not 6 hours.
It totally was. You guys left at
We didn't leave at 10 in the morning because we got back about.
You left at 11 and you came back at 4. Okay, it was 5 hours. 5 hours.
This confessional wouldn't be happening without charged batteries.
5 hours. They were in there eating cookies, air-conditioned AC. Meanwhile, I went and got some firewood. And then after hour 2, when they weren't coming back, I went and took a fucking nap because I was like, this is bullshit. All of Wednesday, they just got to sit in the car with AC, and I think that's hogwash.
We offered you if you wanted to come.
Yeah, it's supposed to take 2 hours, though. You guys were in there for like 5-6 hours, something like that. Crazy. Cal and me got firewood and stuff. Didn't kill the chicken today. We're going to do that tomorrow on PKA, I think. Cal didn't find anything, so me and him napped waiting for Woody and Patrick to get back from their little vacation on this Wednesday. Kind of a cheat day, if you ask me, with that. The rest of us were melting and dying in the humidity and the heat over here, roughing it like real fucking mountain men folk, while they were in their air-conditioned goddamn car. Fucking bastards. We played a prank on Woody, and that was hilarious. He got pretty goddamn upset and mad. I'm glad that's on film, because that was so funny. We'll see how that plays out with the public, but it was pretty funny. Me and Kyle were like, we gotta mess with Woody. Especially when you know, they spent all day in an air-conditioned truck. Yeah, that's day 3. Pretty hungry, pretty tired, really dirty. Just want this shit to be over with. I'm so tired and fed up. Yeah, this is a bad idea. We should not have done this. This sucks. This is not fun at all. It's hot, it's dirty, it's nasty, hungry. It takes more energy to get clean water that I end up drinking it once I've done filled up my bottle. That's a pain in the ass too. So it's rough out here. Who knows, maybe tomorrow we'll all get to be in an air-conditioned car, Patrick. We'll see. Unfortunately, the chicken's gonna die tomorrow. The chicken's my new best friend. He's very personable. He's eating all the bugs at the campsite and hanging out with my feet. He sits on my feet and I raise him and stuff. He's super cool. I'm calling him Charlie. Nobody else is. That's my code name for him though. Charlie the chicken. I really like Charlie. Hopefully, I might kidnap him and hide him somewhere in the woods tonight so he doesn't die tomorrow. That'd be fun. But I think that's it for day 3. It sucks. Really hot and shitty day today. And Woody and Patrick had the majority of the daylight hours in an air-conditioned car eating cookies. Yeah, that's it. Have fun, people. This sucks.
So what's today? Day 3? Day 3. Day 3 was the worst day. I think tomorrow will be even worse, though. It's been awful. I got up again this morning, like super early. Well, I got up this morning at 9. And went hunting again. And I don't know how far I walked. I got in the truck and I drove around again and just hit up like 6 or 7 different locations, I guess. I stopped at 5 and got out and walked. And then there were like multiple times where I'd pull over and kind of sit there and look around and see if I saw anything. Just didn't see anything. So that's super frustrating. The bugs seem awful tonight. No food. No food from out here yet, and that's been awful. I think we really would fucking die if, of course, we're limited to what we can shoot. I feel like if we could shoot deer, like we'd overlook some of those fields and probably shoot a deer. But in any case, it's been rough. Chiz didn't do anything today. I think he literally did nothing. I went hunting. Woody went to the car and charged batteries. Got back, and I don't think Chiz did anything today. And I think Woody charged batteries today and took care of the water and the fire and all that. But as far as complaints, they keep saying that I'm disappearing and like going home or something. That pisses me off because I feel like I'm working harder than anybody to actually try to get some food. And I'm like busting my ass out there walking around sweating, and when I get, and they're like texting me like I'm at the 4th spot today, you know, like I'm texting back to let everybody know that I'm having trouble hunting, and Woody's like, fourth trip to Taco Bell, so that pisses me off because I feel like they're making fun of me, that or they're just think I'm actually leaving, which pisses me off as well. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna get Patrick to come with me when I actually go hunting, so that'll be good. I'd like to see what everybody else is doing while I'm out hunting, because I get back and there's no firewood. There's no like, all the water bottles certainly aren't full. You know, nothing has changed. So like, I feel like I'm leaving every morning and like busting my ass for 3 hours to no avail, I'll admit. And I get back and they've been sleeping all day or charging. I mean, today there was charging batteries, which, I don't know, you get to sit in a truck with air conditioning the whole time and charge batteries. That didn't seem that hard. So yeah, that's where I am. I feel like I'm busting my ass and trying real hard, and meanwhile, nobody seems to appreciate it. And of course, you know, not coming back with any food, so there you go. So that's day 3. Day 4 is tomorrow. We'll film some of the hunting, which is incredibly boring. It's going to be me sitting on a rock and looking angry, kind of like right now. So that's tomorrow. And then the next day, I get to go fucking home. I get to go home, I get to fuck my girlfriend, I get to take a shower, I get to eat some good food, and that'll be nice. So I'm really looking forward to the end of this thing. I think this is my last survival trip. We'll find something more fun for me to do next time, and something
at least as fun for you guys to watch next time. But yeah, that's day 3.
All right. So this is our 3rd night here. We just have Thursday and Friday in front of us. Different than the last 2, I'm going 3rd. So I'm sitting here wondering what they said in their confessionals. I feel like I talk about Chiz in every one of these. He said something to me this morning that stuck in my head. He was talking about the chicken and what a good friend the chicken was. And he said that Henrietta, one of the chicken's names, accepts him for who he is. And the implication there was that I don't, and I keep trying to take his cigarettes away or fuss at him or something. And it's been buzzing around for me, like, should I accept him for who he is or try to make him better? And, you know, trying to make someone better when it's not their own personal goal is a fruitless effort. He is also staying in my house, and there's no smoking there, so that's the thing. I thought that he would stop already. I thought that his last cigarette was on the bus. I didn't realize he planned on picking it up again on the trip, and for months now, actually, he's been about to stop, and he can stop anytime, and he hasn't, so that's a thing. But enough about Chiz. We went back to the truck today, which was my first time since we left it on Monday, to charge the batteries for the camera we're using right now and phones and stuff like that. And that was really nice. I hung out with Patrick for a while. The cameraman, got to know him better. I haven't eaten much. You guys know that guy delivered some, like, basically junk food, like cookies and muffins and stuff. So I have had a little of that, but I've got plenty of water. That much is easy. There's a creek here, but and I have a water filter, which is breaking. I'll circle back to that. But it's getting to be that I don't feel well when I first stand up. Like, I get a little dizzy, but it passes quickly, and then I'm kind of fine. As a matter of fact, sometimes, like, after I'm up for a bit, I'm actually in good spirits, and I'm not as hungry as you might think. Like, I swear, I've got poison ivy and bug bites. I've been at home, and when the gap between lunch and dinner is too long, I've felt more desire for food than I feel right now, which I didn't anticipate that. So, I am having issues. Like, I'm a little smaller. I can feel like the way that this shirt feels is a thing. But the biggest thing is I'm kind of getting dizzy when I first stand up. But we haven't found any food. Kyle goes out hunting every day, I think, and he hasn't even seen anything to shoot. I caught those crawfish. Something just buzzed, and but that really wasn't food. I thought it was, but shucks. I think if I was to eat crawfish as a meal, I'd have like literally 30 of them or something. I mean, there's hardly any food in a crawfish. Oh God, the freaking rainfly. If you didn't see my last confessional, I vowed to not mention it today. And I actually didn't. I think I did talk about it with Pat privately in the truck about, like, why am I hanging on to this? But after we got back, I was all sweaty and stuff from the hike to the campsite, and I went to the creek to take a bath. And they had taken the rainfly, laid it on the ground, put a bunch of cigarette butts on it, some other random trash. They took, like, baby wipes and rubbed it in the mud to look like they had wiped their butts with it, and put all that stuff on the rainfly. And I bought it hook, line, and sinker. Like, I literally was like, like, I can kick your ass. I can and will kick your ass, or something close to that. Chiz was looking down, and I was like, look me in the eyes. I will fuck you up. Or something similar to that. I don't remember the specifics. And they start laughing. It was Chiz's rainfly, and they had set it up as a prank. And I guess it's kind of fun. But I am still thinking, like, all right, pretend it wasn't a prank, Woody. Was that the appropriate response? Probably not. Probably not. but they got me pretty good. The chicken. So I am not feeling any love for the chicken. I'm not eating much. I'm not cheating, and I'm hungry, and I'm getting dizzy. And while the chicken is fine, that chicken is food. I had planned on killing it yesterday. I'd planned on killing it today. And now they seem to seriously be talking about saving the chicken. They love that she eats bugs around the campsite and stuff. I love that I eat chickens. I've eaten so many chickens in my day. Good Lord. I'll kill that fucking chicken if nobody else will. It's food, and I'm hungry, and I'm feeling sick a little. And I get that it's cute that we have a chicken mascot and everything, and I'm sure these are the happiest days of her life. She came from a farm, crowded in with tons of chickens. Now she's literally just pecking around the campsite finding insects. But I need to eat, and I gotta kill the chicken and get some food. I'm pretty sure we're gonna make it till Friday, which is nice. But we're not surviving really. We're just sort of dying slowly. Like, there's no food coming in. I lay around. I try not to burn too much energy. I'm getting lightheaded. There's plenty of water though, and there's nothing that implies that we could do this indefinitely. You would just find some bones 3 weeks later, and then that would be that. So overall, like, I think it's a pretty neat thing to have done, but I haven't proven to myself that I'm actually good at this or anything like that. I'm just, I guess, just durable enough to stick it out. I think it's only day 3, but that's what I think. So that's my confessional. I want to thank BattleBox for sponsoring PKA Survival Trip 2015. It's a monthly service where they bring you survival and preparedness stuff. If you're into survival or preparedness or bug out, they turn every month into Christmas. So check out the link in the annotation or description. You won't regret it.